All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Roth.
Headline from the Daily Star. World's hottest scientist slices open bulging 18-foot python and makes horror discovery. Why don't you Google Rosie Moore scientist? We support women in STEM. Tell me if you're interested in...
Huh.
Do you want to know what was inside of this Burmese python?
Yeah.
Python from Burma.
I kind of want to know more about Rosie Moore, but yeah, the python's cool too, so get back to that.
It was an alligator.
Oh, I see it. Holy shit. What? Okay. All right, Rosie, I see you.
I bet neither of y'all could eat an alligator.
She's a woman in STEM, which we support.
You support her so much that you're already following her on Instagram?
I'm not following her.
How'd you follow her so fast?
How many followers does she have?
94.8 thousand followers.
Flirting with 6.
She's
Figures.
flirting with it.
Yeah. She's flirting with it. Dillon Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I got to get a new watch strap. I've washed it a few times in the last couple of weeks. The stench just keeps coming back. It's not a good situation. I got to fix it. That's where I'm at. I wanted to share that with y'all since we
How
talked
long has it
about
been?
I watched it yesterday, actually.
No, but how long has it been since it originally started stinking?
Ooh, what was it? A week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Whenever we talked about it.
It was paywall content.
Yeah, Randy, if you could delete everything we just talked about regarding Dillon's watch.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is only for
That's
the
premium.
Optos.
That's good. That's good intel.
Do we need to start like a GoFundMe for your watch band so you can get like a new like flossy one?
They're fairly inexpensive. I don't think I need a GoFundMe for that.
Okay.
I think I just need to buy a new one.
Okay.
This one just collects bacteria.
Are you wearing it? You wearing it while working out?
I am.
Are you showering immediately after working out, letting it air out a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's the problem then.
I don't know, man.
Maybe you stink, baby.
Yeah.
Dave, you got to shift at the Genius Bar. It's like coming up soon, right?
What's today?
Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Tomorrow, yeah. I'll be
Yeah.
there all day tomorrow, actually.
Can you squeeze Dillon in to get a new watch band?
I don't think I need to see the Genius Bar for
I'll
that.
see what I can do. Gonna be busy updating people's iOS, things of that nature. 17, have you seen that?
Yeah, it's crazy,
Some
man.
incredible stuff they're doing with iOS 17.
Does it have Neuralink?
It's got Starlink.
That's Nerdlink.
Huh.
I have iOS 17 famously. I downloaded that update this morning while I showered. I can
Cool story.
report back and say that I don't know any differences here. No differences. It appears as though it might grammar check you, which might help you, Dillon, since you're the grammar.
I trust myself more than I trust any kind of program.
Wow.
That's true, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely don't. That's really stupid. No offense.
You don't trust yourself?
I don't trust you as much
You
as
should.
I trust the program.
You should. Oh, you think the paperclip knows more than I do?
A paperclip goes
No.
hard.
No, sir.
I almost ate a paperclip in my pasta salad the other day.
I thought it was a staple.
Same thing.
Where is it from? They
Bas-
still fasten paper, dude. Get off his back. He almost died.
I'm not going to say where. I don't want to put them on blast. It was an accident. Or was it?
You have been talking a lot of booty chatter about like assassinations and stuff. People might be coming for your ass.
Yeah, they're always coming for my ass.
Okay.
I tried to go back to the place that Brett tried to take us, or me, the other day. Did I already tell this story?
No,
They're closed.
dude.
That,
I think
that place is absolutely fumbling.
on the Lolo, I think you guys might need to pivot.
They were closed, and I told that wrong. Monday they were closed, which, okay, a lot of places are closed Monday. Yesterday, they weren't taking online orders, which isn't that crazy, but I mean, with the track record, it's like...
Last time they weren't taking online orders, Brett went in and they didn't have any bread. So
yeah.
this place just doesn't want to do business, I think.
How many
They don't
stars
want
does
our
this place
business.
have on like Google?
It,
I don't
it can't be
know.
more than one.
Yeah,
At some point, it's just on me. It's my fault. And I'll say I'm at that point. This is all on me for trying to go back. But the allure of this place having just wildly shitty customers, not just business practices in general, I'm like, I got to know what the food is. I got to try this shit. I got to see what they've got They're hiding something good back there. They're trying to make it as difficult as possible for you to get.
No, I think that's good, dude. I actually the more you explain yourself, the more I respect it. Like I'm a restaurateur myself, and I've learned firsthand that you can't judge a restaurant by its workers and servers and cooks and stuff like that. You know, you got to actually try the food and make sure that like the fish tacos are still good and stuff.
Now might be a good time to plug the Roback Polo, the Wilmons.
Oh, is that connected with the restaurant? The
Yeah,
polo?
Yeah.
That's sick. Who made that happen?
Have you seen the fish taco design? They just take a whole fish and put it in a tortilla.
That makes sense.
The Wilmons Polo at roback.com, RHOBACK. Plenty available still, I believe.
I've been pretty horned for a tea time so I can get this thing out on the course and see what it can do. What if I shoot like a 68 wearing my Wilmons Polo? Like, do I just have to wear that for the rest of my life?
It's not going to happen. So,
Dude, send it to Desire Golf.
My buddy, who's like, if you went on the handicap app, you'd see that he's like maybe like a shred below me. Like I'm a little bit better than him on paper.
so he's terrible.
He caught lightning in a bottle recently and just went out there and shot a 73. And like now knowing that that's possible from where I am, it's like it just kills me. I'm like, I need to get out there and play. It's going to happen to me sometime.
False sense of hope.
Yeah. He also did this between jobs, so I think he was playing a little more golf. But you know,
Probably.
you just never know.
Hey,
My
man, go
buddy,
get it.
my buddy caught 10 million fireflies in a bottle.
Really,
He shot 88.
really.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that your friend shot an 88. with
Was there
us.
any dust? Was there any dust in the
He's
bottle?
not a good player. He's like an 18 handicap.
That's awesome for him.
Was there any dust on the bottle?
Might be.
Might be. A little dust in the bottle.
You're
Don't
not
give
going
that
to
look,
finish.
dog.
You're not going to finish,
Might be.
dude. Stop.
Okay.
What are you looking at? Levitation Fest? What is going on here?
No, I don't know what this is, to be honest. I was scrolling on the Grom earlier and I just kind of stopped.
Will's festival hunting.
Yeah, I don't know what this is even. Like, this is one of those festivals that goes on your timeline. And like, I don't think I've heard of a single person on here.
Hey, you want to go to the Austin Wine and Food Festival with me? I got a ticket.
I would love to go with you, Dillon, but I think I'm having a kid that weekend.
Can you skip that for the
Bring the
for
kid.
one-
Like,
just
for
get
some-
drunk with me.
For some like outdoor oysties? Like, I would love to. It sounds great.
In
But yeah,
in Vino?
I think we're kind of scheduled. We're slated to have a child around then. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to not go to that event with you. Hey, babe, can you take care of the newborn? I'm going to go get drunk with Dillon on champagne and oysters at Zilker Park.
I'll talk to her.
Drunk and
I'll,
full.
I'll smooth things over. I don't want that smoke. I'm not going to try that.
Is that a thing we should be trying to get like credentials for?
I applied one time and they never responded to my email.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be there on Sunday.
They never responded to my email.
When is that?
I think it's in November.
Might be
Okay.
little dumb.
Which is 2 months away.
Better weather. In theory.
I might hit you with a vest that day. You don't even know.
If I'm not already doing a goon sesh, I might be there.
Dude.
You got a goon set scheduled that day?
I don't depending on what day in November. I've got 2 scheduled that month.
We'd like to cordially invite you to a goon sesh this Saturday. Me and the boys.
Do I need to bring the 32-ounce cups for the Jack and Coke that we're making?
Yes, please.
I can do that.
What in Coke?
It's time, boys, for Will's 5-star review
Cocaine?
of the week. You guys ready for this?
I've been ready, man.
A lot of people are talking about this segment being viral.
Oh shit, really?
Yep. This is from what nickname isn't taken?
Hmm.
OG Texas State backer.
Oh shit.
Let's
Shout
go.
out to State, man.
2-1. Got
Good-
Nevada.
Good ball team this year.
He or she or they said, going beyond the paywall was an easy decision. Just do it. Been listening from the start. Core memory touching episode was when guest star Micah talked about how his stepdad said, quote, always room at the front while driving. Now I live by that traffic mantra. Thanks for everything, guys. Always 5 stars. Make America grateful again.
Huh.
Bye.
Always what?
Yeah, I was saying always what at the front?
I'm going to co-sign what this backer said. Micah forever changed the way that I look at traffic, especially long lines of traffic. Micah's uncle, who I think famously drives 360 at an area where there's a lot of backed up traffic, says
Anthony?
it might be Anthony, yeah. Said that
Yeah.
there's always room at
Infamous.
the front because there's always some gaps up at the front where people are kind of sliding forward and doing stuff. So skip the line and just go straight to the front.
cut a bunch of people.
Yeah.
What did the review say? I thought I heard always rim at the front.
Always room at the front.
Oh, there's
Room
always
at the front,
room at
sorry.
the front, Dave.
I was thinking something
Uh,
else.
There
That-
are some rims. Usually cars have about 4 of them.
Some of them don't stop.
Yep.
Some might argue that that's poor form to do that, but usually you can find a spot up there. Yes.
The area that I know that this conversation revolved around, there's always room at the front.
There's
There's
360.
There's always room at the front there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
but
I
when
feel
you
guilty?
miss,
When you miss, you just take the hard right instead of the merge. It's a savage move.
If you're aggressive enough, you can't miss. You just get in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what it's like to miss.
there's nothing worse than the person who's in that lane that's about to end, like an exit lane. This happens to me like every morning. And you can tell they're not actually exiting, they're just trying to get up there. And then they're not aggressive enough, so they have to just stop and put their blinker on and hope somebody lets them over. Like, dude,
Just wait for one nice person to come along.
I got to be shoulder guy.
I'm out there just trying to get all the room in the front, and then if someone tries to get in front of me, I'm like, "Nuh-uh, player. I will crash into your car before I give you room."
I've been less aggressive on the roads lately.
I feel like I've scaled it back a little bit. I think I discussed on this very podcast a moment where some of our friends might have witnessed me aggressively waving someone to go,
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
it was them.
That was funny.
And ever since then, it's humbled me, and so my road rage has gone down just a slight tad.
That's good, man.
That's a good review there from a Texas State backer.
Hey, go Bobcats! Go Bobcats!
Why'd you say it like
Go
that?
Bobcats.
Bobcats?
Yeah, shout out to the Bobcats out there, man.
Hey, what GJ Kinney's doing down there with these guys, it's not being talked about enough.
Yeah, not many people are talking about it actually. 'Cause Keith Tate's not really on many people's radar.
That's my first take voice.
Okay.
It's the last time you'll be hearing it. Thanks.
Can I make some quick announcements?
Please.
I'm going to go as quick as I can.
Yeah, sure.
I want the people to feast on the real meat of this episode, not just the appetizers. We got the Wilmons polos available, rowback.com. Go make that happen. We got a weekly newsletter going out every Friday morning, washed.substack.com. Go sign up. You can go watch every episode, youtube.com/circlingback, and you can shop our merch. We got a pre-sale sweatshirt going on right now, the Washed Classic Embroidered Crew, washedmedia.shop. Go get that. And today's episode is sponsored by our friends over at Nutrafol. We all love Nutrafol. Guys like us, our age, yeah, we start to get a little worried.
That's very true.
It's that weakened and thinning hair, boys.
I've been taking it regularly for about a year and a half now.
Hmm?
Absolutely, I've noticed some change in the thickness of my hair. Not only that, it makes me feel better. It energizes me. Seriously.
I've had a scalp issue that I've talked about numerous times. And as I've tried to get through this scalp issue, I have worries that I might be losing a little, or, just getting rid of a little hair up top. And I've just been worried about the coverage there. And I just don't want my hair to thin there. And so what I've been doing is supplementing this with Nutrafol. And I have to say, it's proven to definitely make me feel as though I'm in a good place now. I don't have to have those qualms anymore. It's time to take control of your hair's future with Nutrafol's science-backed hair growth supplement for men. So whether you're tired of weakening or thinning hair, or you just want to reach your full hair potential, which I think all of us should be striving for, it's time to turn over to Nutrafol. It's the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, clinically shown to improve your hair growth, visible thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Their hair growth supplements use physician-formulated, natural, science-backed ingredients. Their drug-free patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sexual health, Dillon. Go to Nutrafol.com/men to take their hair wellness quiz, and you can identify causes of your thinning hair, and Nutrafol will give you personalized plans for better hair health through whole body wellness. Take the first step to visibly thicker hair and healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code CIRCLING. Find out why over 4,000 healthcare professionals recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, enter promo code CIRCLING. That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code CIRCLING. Big news. They tested them aliens.
Yeah, this is
For what?
this was an unexpected situation here. To see if they were authentic, David,
Okay.
or perhaps
They want to know if they're the real deal.
man-made or cake.
Okay.
Do you think it was cake?
I thought maybe they made him take the SAT or some shit.
The aliens scored a 23 on their ACT.
It's not that good of a score.
We don't. It's okay, David. It's very average. No one should beat themselves up over a 23.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean,
They struggled in the reading comprehension because we don't speak English.
that's true.
Yeah, they couldn't read the test.
Yeah, that must have been difficult for them. Also, they appear to be petrified. So
Yeah, they're not alive anymore, turns out. So
Tough.
what happened, Will? What's the deal?
Well, apparently they said that these things were not tampered with, and that they are. But to be honest, some of these tests have been they've been disputed a little bit.
who's they?
You know, up until this decided to get paywalled,
Boy, this is-
I could have told you, but you know, the article that I had pulled up that wasn't paywalled then got paywalled. So
Hang on.
just gonna find a new one.
Did you hate that?
Doctors at a lab in Mexico City carried out X-rays and CT scans.
I will work you. Work you.
This is CT from the challenge joke.
Bro, where's Adam, bro?
How many of these aliens could CT take out in elimination?
He rocked Adam, man. CT could take on like 500 of these little fuckers.
Can we get someone to edit a CT just carrying the alien in the backpack like Johnny Bananas? So sick.
What if like 4 of the aliens got on each other's shoulders and put on a trench coat, Little Rascal style? Could they take CT?
Dude,
don't think so,
that's a good
man.
question. It's a good
They
question.
got those tiny little arms, dude.
They don't have the reach.
No,
And they got a 23 on the ACT, which isn't that good.
it's not strong.
It's not, I mean, it'll get you into like,
But they couldn't read the test, so considering.
yeah. Did they do the thing where you just bubble in B or C just to be like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna get some of these right. Not gonna get a 0.
These things weigh what? Surely they weighed them, right?
According to Jose de Jesus Zalce Benitez, the director of Mexican Navy's Scientific Institute for Health, the 3 studies were designed to check the skeletal structure of the bodies. The study proved that the alleged bodies belonged to a single skeleton and were not assembled. Quote, there is no evidence of any assembly or manipulation of the skulls, he added.
So people who are disputing this, what are they saying?
However, the Peruvian Attorney General's office, together with the Institute of Legal Medicine and Forensic Sciences, had launched an investigation years earlier when the bodies were found, and the investigation found that the figures were, quote, recently manufactured. Creations made of animal and human bones joined together with synthetic glue. These, in turn, were covered with a mixture of plant fibers and synthetic glue to simulate a type of skin.
They should have used Gorilla Glue.
Because it's made from gorillas?
Dude, my girl's been calling me a juiced up gorilla lately because I've just been spending so much time in the gym.
Ryan, Ryan, you're too swole, Ryan.
That's what she's been saying.
Yeah,
about you?
dog.
You're just living in the gym lately.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah, you guys can't see because I'm wearing a sweater right now because I get cold into office.
You're just yoked though.
But like, I've been walking around the apartment lately with like Zubas and the pencil or like the really thin tank tops that like really show off my pecs. That just hang off my giant ass shoulders.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. A lot of people that like only listen to the podcast don't really know what we look like. And like if you're one of those people,
Just know
I'm
that
ripped.
Will is jacked. Can you drop that routine for a player? I want to get on that.
Fitbod.me.
Fitbod.
All right.
Nope. All body weight.
The situation told JWoww when she was like ogling at a gorilla that she saw on the boardwalk. He said, no, that's out. Thin is in. He told her thin was in.
And Ron's sitting there just like not thin at all.
He's like 5'6", 210 pounds.
Yeah, just stacked.
Just stacked looking for someone to throw a haymaker
Thin
at.
is, but he was never like thin guy. He was always. I mean, he was thinner than Ron, but
Sitch?
he had those pythons.
No, the Sitch.
Yeah,
Sitch
I
was-
know.
Sitch was
Sitch
thin.
was shredded, but
he was
he-
shredded, but
Next
not
to
like,
Ron, he doesn't look like a juiced up gorilla. Next to me, he still doesn't because I'm swole.
He was also like 12 years older than everyone on the show.
Yeah, but he was necessary on the show.
He was.
You had to have
What a
him.
character he was.
He had the situation actually wasn't a situation at all. It was just his abdominal muscles.
Would later get popped for tax evasion, I believe.
Racketeering.
I don't know if it was racketeering.
It was a little different.
He was evading taxes.
I was at a group dinner recently, and I told my buddy that I hadn't had any meat in over a month, and it like broke his brain. Like, what would happen if we told like the situation or Ron that tiny arms are in?
No, Ron would
would
kill
it be
you.
just like what?
They would be really upset.
Ron would absolutely pummel you.
Yeah, you would
He was
beat the shit.
bludgeoning.
What are you trying to say, bro?
Like, I'm just telling you what the ladies are into these days, Ron.
Wasn't there one episode where like Ron and Sammy were dating and she like went home, she wasn't feeling well, she went home from the club, and Ron just started making out with everything.
Probably, dude.
Ron was a shit.
Ron is a shitbag.
It was just like, all right, well, she's gone. I guess I better go hook up with a bunch of 4s and 5s
couldn't-
on camera.
He just couldn't control himself, and he just knocked some dude out on the sidewalk there too.
It wasn't. He didn't have many good moments.
Yeah, the steroids might have something to do with all that. The aggression.
That's quite the allegation.
I think he was juiced up.
Maybe
not.
They're
I don't
quite
know.
proud of being juiced up gorillas. Quote.
Right. Right.
Are you guys okay with? Would you prefer they do drug testing for the challenge or would not?
For the challenge?
Also,
No.
why did they not include any of the Jersey Shore people in challenges? Can you imagine Ron like down in the pit against CT?
Yeah, why didn't they?
Like it'd be sick.
They've never been on a challenge episode?
I don't think so.
Huh.
If anyone out there has a season they've been on, then I missed it, and I would love to watch.
I don't think Snooki would do very well.
No, dude, you got it. You
Snook?
never know. She might be a good puzzle person. She might be valuable on the puzzle side.
Just if CT can do that to Johnny Bananas, imagine what he could do to Snooki. I'm just saying.
I just don't
That's
know
not
if
a fair
I don't know
fight.
if CT is going to be like down in the gulag against Snooki.
Snooks?
Yeah, that might not be a fair fight. TJ,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
I don't know if TJ would condone that.
I think DJ Pauly D is playing tailgates. I think he did like a UCF tailgate recently.
I would absolutely show up.
Dave,
to
I'm
that.
surprised you didn't go to Big Boy this past weekend.
Where was Big Boy?
At the
Longhorn?
stadium, dude.
Yeah,
Longhorn
Longhorn.
City Limits.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should have shown up.
I've seen him.
Is he as
Couple
big as he says he is?
No, he's probably 5'8".
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Andre
kind of a-
Three Stacks was not there.
Yeah. That would have been too much for people.
If these
Just-
3 stacks rumors aren't true, I'm going to be upset.
What are the
There's been rumors that he's got an album ready to go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like I also think these rumors have been around for a really long time.
Like 8 years.
but I feel like there's been a little more smoke lately. And you know what happens when there's smoke?
No. what?
Famously fire.
Okay.
Famously fire.
So did someone 3D print these aliens?
Sounds like they just use glue and plants and bones and shit.
That's the first thing I would do if I acquired a 3D printer.
If
Nail
you
it.
made an alien out of gorilla glue, would it eventually evolve into a human since it started as a gorilla?
No.
It's-
No, it's not how that works.
I think it's just the name. They put gorilla on there. It's cool branding.
Yeah, I don't know what gorillas would use glue for. Housing?
I don't know.
Is it like if you like throw a cell phone in, like they'll figure it out and then they'll like evolve like way quicker and become powerful? Isn't that a thing?
Have you guys seen the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy?
No.
It's a movie about a bottle falling out of a plane, and it falls down to an African tribe, and they've never seen a Coke bottle before. And suddenly, this Coke bottle takes on a whole new meaning to this tribe.
Because there's a little dust on it.
There's a little dust in the bottle.
Might be.
Yeah. Okay. We
a
threw you the
little
rock and
dust
we regretted
on
it.
The Coke bottle.
I'm gonna have a Coca-Cola Classic out of a glass bottle this weekend.
I haven't had a full sugar Coca-Cola Classic in a
Going
minute.
to.
Anyone want to go to Pine House today? Grab a little lunch special, have a little full sugar Coca-Cola with it.
Yes, I would.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Might get a water though. That's okay.
That's where you draw the line.
It's a lot of sugar, man. I think my body would freak out if I had that much sugar at once right now. It's been a minute. We don't need to keep talking about sugar.
Do you sit at your desk watching me eat my now and laters that were nicely sent to us?
In pure disgust? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Are
do.
you just disgusted with me?
Yeah,
Like,
I am.
why? Like you can't. You're too good for a now and later, dude.
No. Dude, I've had some of that candy. Like, I will fuck up some candy.
Oh, will you?
I just try to, consume in moderation. It's not good for you, man. You don't want too much.
You gotta stop throwing out all Parks' candy.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I saw you doing it last Halloween.
No, you did not.
You were at the COVID dumpster and you were just dumping all his candy into it.
I do sneak some away. I steal some when he's asleep, though.
Do they
Don't
still
tell
give
him.
out Charleston chews? I've had numerous. I had a
No.
backer reach out recently and just like he's like, I just tried one. It's literally the worst thing I've ever had.
I had somebody, this is not a joke, I had someone DM me, he's like, I'm afraid to admit it, but I think Charleston Chews are also the goat candy. I can dig it up. I won't expose this person, but just saying, man, people are out there.
We have people in our neighborhood, one family that's already chosen to celebrate Halloween.
Love that.
September 20th.
I love that.
Just really getting ahead of it.
I love Halloween, man.
They had a free weekend. You know what? We were cleaning out the garage a little bit. We said, let's put it up. Let's put the stuff up. Hey, we got all this spider web stuff we got from Spirit Halloween. Let's just put it up.
No doubt.
We're about to web this place up.
What?
Relax, dude.
Calm down, dude.
We have the
What are you, a
cobwebs,
fucking
spider
dolphin?
webs. I don't know what you mean
Look,
by that.
it's a look ahead, Randy. What? Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, everyone's too good for dolphin jokes.
What?
now.
Ray's got something to say.
I don't think September 20th is that ridiculous of that far out for Halloween. Halloween's in like 5 weeks.
It's been up for at least 2 days.
Well, good. Gibson is all Halloweened out too. If you want to get some spooky cocktails done.
You know what, Randy? I would love to get some spooky cocktails.
It's already Halloweened out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been. for a
the
minute.
inside is. I don't know about the
Yeah,
outside,
it's
but the
not
inside
that-
is.
It's not that early for Halloween decorations.
All right.
What? 41 days away.
I'm first weekend in October. That's my move.
Well, that's pretty standard, but this is not like crazy early.
All right. Hey, man, look, maybe I'm a prude. Maybe I'm a Halloween prude.
Maybe you're just
okay?
not very much fun, dude.
Hey, maybe I'm not.
I'm on Dave's team here.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But you hate Halloween.
We're the unfun boys.
Will hates anything except for Thanksgiving.
Well, Sally's trying to put up Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving this year, and I'm not about that.
I am.
Nah.
November 1.
I told her, I was like, if you want to start doing it the Friday after Thanksgiving, the day after, I'm okay with that. But like before Thanksgiving, I'm not going to sit there eating turkey and stuffing with a Christmas tree up.
It diminishes the holiday.
Mm.
I think you've lost sight of Christmas, man.
Yeah, you know.
I've lost sight of Christmas?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
the Christmas guy.
I think
don't
you've
know.
lost sight.
I think
dude.
you're
freaking
more
love it.
about. I think you're more about the materialism and the pageantry, and less about the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I am a big Christmas guy. Love all that Christmas brings. It's the best, man.
Okay. Do you sleep in a manger?
Yeah, I do actually, bitch.
Bring it up here. I want a nap in
It's
it.
too big.
I want to nap in your manger.
Come through then.
You don't even have a manger.
I
This
do.
dude doesn't even have a manger.
Am I a poser?
Imagine.
Do you have a nativity scene?
I do not have a nativity scene, David.
Yo, my nativity scene was a movie. It was my favorite thing as a kid, getting to put together the nativity scene under the tree, and then eventually breaking it on accident.
My cousin replaced our baby Jesus with a little
Elmo?
figurine of Ernie
Ah.
in the bathtub from Sesame Street, and so
Oh,
yeah, our nativity scene's a little different these days.
I'll fuck with that.
I was hoping it was instead of Ernie from Sesame Street, it was Ernest from Ernest Goes to Camp.
Didn't he have Ernest had a Christmas movie, right?
Had to.
Yeah, I think it was just Ernest Does Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a Halloween one too.
My mom went to high school.
Stream
Let's
Room
do
on
a stream.
Patreon. Stream Room on
Dylan,
Patreon.
Put that on your classic movies list.
did y'all
All
hear
the
me?
Ernest movies.
My
No,
What's up?
We're
My
talking
mom was
Ernie.
friends with Ernest. They went to high school together.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of weird.
Did he ever holler?
I don't think so.
Man, I wouldn't want to know.
I don't think so.
You don't
They
wanna
were just
know.
buds.
You don't want to know if it's anybody, but like you really don't want to know if it's Ernest.
Why?
I just
I always thought that Ernest and Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs were the same person.
I mean, I get it, dude. They're like the exact same.
Ernest Scared Stupid, of course.
Classic. Just a classic.
Put it on the list, Dylan.
Okay.
No. You gotta crack your knuckles. There you go. Boom.
That was not a hunt and peck. I don't think you actually typed anything there.
I've gotten quick with it.
You're on the home row.
Shut up.
Rolling with the home row. Let's hear from our friends at Saps. We love Saps in this office. If you guys see us doing a tinky break in the middle of a podcast, it's probably because we're too hydrated, and that means that we're drinking some Saps.
That's probably what's going on.
Saps Original is a sports drink in a can crafted with premium ingredients for active recovery, rehydration, and replenishment. Whether you're reaching for one after a late night, hard workout, or just in a state of dehydration, Saps is in your corner. I love Saps. It's probably my favorite drink going right now. I like drinking it out of a can. I like the fact that it's not carbonated, so I'm not just like burping and sitting at my desk just getting all gassy and stuff. I like shaking it like a Polaroid picture beforehand. Hey, ya, Andre 3 stacks.
I keep forgetting to shake
Oh my
mine.
God.
So then I got to plug the hole and just shake it. And I look a little silly doing it. And some will leak out, but it's okay. Still tastes fantastic.
Let me learn everybody up on what's in these 16-ounce cans, okay? 1,900 milligrams of electrolytes. Just for reference here,
Sounds like a lot.
that's 5 times more than the standard sports drink. It's got more than 20 adaptogens, vitamins, and minerals, no sugar added, artificial coloring or flavoring, and it wraps up at only 35 calories. Saps comes in 3 delicious flavors: lemon, lime, passion fruit, and blackberry citrus. We recommend to shake it and drink it cold, baby. Gotta say, this is an Austin company. We love supporting Austin companies. We even went to happy hour with these dudes. Chill
did.
dudes.
We did, and the reason you don't see us drinking them right now is because they gave us a bunch, and we went through them in about 8 days.
Get 20% off of products on sapsoriginal.com with code circlingback20. That's code circlingback20 on sapsoriginal.com. I'd like to talk about something real quick. We listen to podcasts. We do podcasts. Podcasts are a part of our lives, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just now seeing this next topic on the rundown.
So a new podcast has launched about a story that happened across the pond, and it tickled my fancy. Can I read you guys a little bit about this podcast? It's about a dolphin.
Oh.
I love dolphins, man. I went swam with them.
Oh, did you?
It was really fun, even though I felt bad that they were in captivity, probably against their will. Not probably, definitely.
Yeah.
I did a little reading on this, and apparently there was a dolphin who would swim and bring some joy to some people in the area.
As they often do.
Yeah, I think the dolphin's name was Freddie.
That's a good dolphin name.
It's a good
Straight
name.
up.
You know, most dolphins are unnamed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, this
that's interesting.
podcast
That's
called
a good
Hooked on
point.
Freddie revolves around one particular incident during which a boatload of people watched this gentleman, whose name is Cooper, swimming with Freddie in the harbor. Sounds cool.
Sounds awesome.
That's
Yeah.
so wholesome.
Yeah, but for some reason they reported him to the police. Had to read more. Cooper's legal team would later claim in court that he was encouraged to make a complaint, I'm going to disregard that sentence. I think there's too much information here. Apparently, this event was where Freddie, quote, was his usual self, sometimes, and this is him talking about the dolphin, sometimes hooking me with his penis to his leg or his arm. Can you imagine linking up with a dolphin and just having him drag you around by his penis?
Time out.
How do you hook? Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I'm unfamiliar with the anatomy of a dolphin. I didn't realize it was equipped with hook-like features.
I don't think it's hook-like.
The hook brings you back, Dave.
Did you look? Did you? Yeah, you did. All right, let's see it. Okay. Oh, okay. That's so much worse than the whale one.
You know, a dolphin's brain is actually bigger than a human's.
They're very smart, which makes it very sad that you contributed to them being in captivity.
I didn't
and swam
contribute
with
to
them.
it.
Did you pay monies?
Yep.
Seeing a dolphin's penis for the first time 10 seconds ago was more jarring than I thought it was going to
It's
be.
genuinely the worst animal penis I've ever seen.
It's
Really?
very large.
And I've seen a lot of
Shout out to
animal dick.
dolphins. They have it like that. This says, it goes on to say that, yeah, he was getting hooked by the dolphin's penis, and he said it was all perfectly normal, to me at least. It was only later when I was provided with the police statements that I realized otherwise. Bloom, the expert, had been speaking to the people on the boat. Part of Bloom's police statement read, quote, "You won't get near. He is wanking off the dolphin."
All right, we need to start using wanking off more over here.
No, I think we already talked about that too much on this program.
Can you imagine if you were just like chilling?
You know what you do for a living?
Can you imagine if you were just like in the water? You're in this euphoric state where you're just getting towed around by a dolphin. You're like, wow, nature's amazing. And then you look over and there's a boatload of people pointing at you, accusing you of jerking off a dolphin.
Mm.
I like the fact that when you're saying boatload of people, it literally is a boat that is loaded with people.
It is.
Boatload rarely gets used in the actual
It's
context.
true. It's true.
They did that thing where they pushed me across the water, and I was doing like that. It was so sick.
Once you did it once, you were hooked, right?
It was awesome. It really was cool.
It's
Randy,
that-
pull up that picture. It looks like something from one of your animations.
It says there's a moment in the podcast where you hear Cooper recount how the police officers who later interviewed him couldn't keep a straight face when repeating the accusation that he had been, quote, wanking off a dolphin.
What was the? I guess we need to listen to the show. But what is the outcome?
So he was proven guilty in a court of law, but I still think he's pleading his innocence, and I think this podcast might be exploring the possibility. It's kind of like Serial, but about jerking dolphins off.
That's the worst cereal one can imagine.
What would those be called? Frosted
Okay.
dolphin flakes?
Dolphin O's.
Dolphin O's?
Randy.
It's not that good.
No, Randy's pretty
stinks.
happy with that. It's good.
That stinks.
How do you do an entire multiple episode podcast on just this one event? It doesn't seem like in the grand scheme it's that important.
This guy's had to live for 33 years with the stigma around him that he might have done this to a dolphin.
And by done, you mean wanked off.
Yes, correct.
That's how long ago this happened?
1990, dude.
Okay, he thought he'd moved on. He's working at
He's trying to beat the
a
charge.
steel
dude.
mill.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
it sounds like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like what he's doing.
I don't know. I'm gonna like. I want to say that like innocent until proven guilty, but he was already proven guilty, which kind of makes it hard to claim innocence here. But I hope that we find a resolution to this because I would just very much prefer to live in a world where this guy was not found doing this to a dolphin in front of a bunch of people.
You think he's trying to get his name cleared?
It's a tough one to come back from.
The photo they have chosen to use.
It's really good.
This dolphin looks. I'm gonna.
The
send it to
people at The
Randy.
Guardian did a great job choosing a featured image for this. They went and they did what I did sometimes when I wanted a funny featured image on PGP. I would just go to Shutterstock and I would search for like the most generic photo I could find.
I kind of hate when people say dogs are derpy, but this is a very derpy dolphin. Randy, thank you. I mean, just borderline expressionless.
We don't think this is the actual dolphin who got.
No.
No, this is just an artist.
This is a Getty image. It says right here.
So this is the dolphin that got Bobared.
Oh fuck! This guy did Bo Bear the dolphin.
Possibly. Yeah. No, it's just not the dolphin.
Do you think
Right.
this dolphin's ever seen Beetlejuice on Broadway?
Probably not. I think it lives most of its life underwater.
Do you think this dolphin's ever vaped?
Again, with the living in water, like
With-
probably not.
Do
We
dolphins
know-
vape? Do they have blowholes?
That's okay. Yes,
A mammal?
maybe. With what we know about our government, the Russian government, governments in general, trying to weaponize dolphins and other sea creatures, have they attempted to see what would happen if they blew vape smoke in a dolphin's cute little snout?
Would it? Yeah. Would it? If you did an elf bar to a dolphin, would it exhale through the blowhole or through its mouth?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Probably blowhole, man.
The blowhole on the top of a dolphin's head acts as a nose, making it easy for the dolphin to surface for air. But like, I know I can breathe through my nose, but I prefer to breathe through my mouth because it just seems more efficient for me most of the time.
You're a mouth breather?
Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but like, it's a fact.
I've never noticed that about you.
That's a fact. And so, like,
I don't like that I can't see. Okay.
if I'm hitting an elf bar, I'm probably, I know I can exhale through my nose, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through my mouth still. Never hit one though. Next meetup.
Okay. Smoking a cig, like you get extra cool points if you exhale through your nose.
There's definitely been a dolphin who's puffed a cig, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know where the smoke came out, or if it even inhales. Am I a Bill Clinton it?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I did not have sexual relations with that dolphin.
Also, did not inhale.
I did not get hooked by that dolphin's penis. He's very old. Bill Clinton.
Right.
He's looking better than he looked during the last election cycle.
There was a time where I was.
Looked like his skin was just going to fall
It
off.
didn't look great. It didn't look great. Punishment, disposition. We know.
I don't know if they were doing any positions.
Okay. They were doing disposition.
I hope this guy clears his name, unless he did jerk off the dolphin. Then you kind of got to live with that stank for the rest of your life. That's on you, player. Don't put yourself in that position. That's what I say.
Was he available for comment for this podcast? Like, did he agree to it?
I think he did. Yeah, I think that was part
I
of
don't
it.
know if
Yeah,
that's what you should do.
yeah.
I feel like you got a distance. Like, hey, man, it was a long time ago. I was a different guy then.
hmm
I moved on.
Sounds like you're admitting fault.
I mean, it kind of does, yeah. Admission by omission.
Well, we got some interesting news in the office yesterday. It was a little upsetting to see what we saw.
I don't know what this segment's about, and I don't think I like it already.
Yesterday, the other day, Dave received a package to the office, and I was very surprised at the package. It's not often we receive yo-yos at the office. It's a cool moment for everybody.
People are just sending me vintage toys left and right.
Yeah. What's next for you?
I don't know.
Get some Army men?
Army Men, Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
What's Lincoln Logs? There you go.
Oh, Lincoln Logs would be good.
I loved Lincoln Logs.
I can't wait till we get to like the 80s era for your toys, and we can get like Simon, or what's like the...
Simon Says.
Yeah. Simon Says lit.
That was a good one.
I actually used to compete in those tournaments.
Can we get on with this segment?
I went to district.
Dave famously opened up his yo-yo, and Dillon grabbed this thing immediately and just became the cockiest version of himself that I've seen in a really long time. It was like seeing Roger Dorn, but doing the most NF thing of all time, which was walking the dog with his yo-yo.
It's
Where
one
did
of
this
those
come
bizarre
from? Where
things
did
I've
you
ever
get so
seen.
good at yo-yos?
I got a yo-yo. I acquired a yo-yo when I was around 16. I don't know how I got it.
16.
Dude, that is so much older than my yo-yo phase.
I don't know how
we
I
were in
got
fourth
it.
grade. I remember specifically.
Yeah, I was
fourth
and
grade.
I was
we got
just fucking
yo-yo
around with the
megas
thing.
with the brain.
And I know some basic yo-yo moves. I don't, have you seen like the yo-yo competitions? Those people are wild.
Don't
You're kinda-
deflect.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Don't
you're kind
deflect.
of moving the...
Anyway, I've enjoyed using a yo-yo a time or two in my day.
I learned that if you don't use it, you still don't lose it apparently because you were just nice with it.
I was nice with it. Yeah, I was walking that bitch.
Does this yo-yo have a brain? Because that makes it easier to do the walk the dog and like stall it out and stuff. I don't
No.
think it does.
No,
you're just
This
What
is
do you
a,
mean,
This
brain?
is a basic yo-yo. This is
this is a basic.
Yo Mega
bitch.
started making yo-yos with quote unquote brains in them
I-
that could like make it easier to do.
I'm unaware of these. This is just a basic yo-yo. You got to know how to do it.
Can you rock the cradle?
I can. I might need to practice for a few minutes before I get it down, but yeah, I can rock that bitch.
Is this what you meant the other day when you texted me and said, "Do you want to come over and do some yayo?" Was that just a typo?
Yeah, I was talking about yo-yo. I invite friends over to play with my yo-yo all the time. I'm the yo-yo kid.
You weren't a kid though. You were 16. You were driving like a. What were you driving then?
At 16, I had a 1996 Chevy Z71 on 33-inch tires.
Dirt roads and shit.
Had a little 3-inch lift on it.
Going to the creek bed.
I love that truck.
So you're just getting out of your truck
Had
with your yo-yo,
Flowmasters.
and you're just like sack
man.
tapping dudes on your way to class with your yo-yo.
I had Flowmasters.
That's interesting. You put off more glass pack vibes.
I don't really know the difference. They sound the same, right?
I was just straight up taking my muffler off.
No, you aren't.
No, I never did
It's
that.
not good for the environment, I don't think.
No, it is loud though.
Yeah.
Very obnoxious.
No, I wouldn't like bring it to school and like do tricks in the hallway and shit between classes. I was just at home, just like fucking with it. And I got kind of nice with it. That's all. I'll show you some more tricks later, man.
You seem to know a little too much about these competitions that you've tried to talk about.
Have you
Were
seen these?
Did you think about entering?
No, these guys are unbelievable.
You have a son, 7. Has he ever attempted to yo-yo?
He has. He got a cheapo one. Yours is not bad.
It's a Duncan. Thank you
It's
to whoever
got
sent it.
decent weight to it. That's very important. He got a little cheapo one that you can't really do much with it, and plus he doesn't really know how to do it the way I do it. It's all in the wrist, man.
Those genes weren't passed down.
It's all in the wrist. Your yo-yo skills are severely lacking.
Probably because I haven't picked up a yo-yo since like 5th grade.
Randy's also terrible at it. By the way,
I was
That
getting better.
surprised me.
I was getting better at that.
Gotta say,
it's been a while.
Randy being really bad at it is almost as surprising as you being very good at it.
True.
is this an NF trait?
Yeah.
It's the most.
NF confession. I know how to yo-yo.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Not only do you know how to yo-yo, like you immediately started doing tricks.
What's the most NF thing about you?
I often ride a unicycle.
You don't have a unicycle.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You don't know what I do at home.
I drive by Dave's house. He's just turning the corner on a unicycle with a helmet on.
I don't wear a helmet.
Oh shit! I feel like
Yeah.
you should on a unicycle. I feel like it's more dangerous
Yeah.
than a bicycle.
Yeah.
No, because if you jump off it, it just keeps going. You can just land on your feet every time.
The most important thing you can learn when you're a unicyclist like myself is how to fall properly.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got to know how to bail.
God, this makes me want to go grab that yo-yo right now and just put on a show for you guys. That thing's fun, man.
You know what the most NF thing about me is?
A lot.
I wasn't in a frat.
You're a G'd?
Yeah, I wasn't in a frat.
That is pretty NF.
Pretty NF.
Yeah.
It's hard to shake that one.
Randy's frat.
That's true. I'm pretty frat.
That's the life of a.
That's life when you're a motherfucking frat star.
There it is.
Is walk the dog where you grabbed it halfway down, so you're holding it, you've got it around your finger, but then in this hand, and then it's
No, walk the dog is just
when you
stalling it
throw
out
it
the
down and
bottom.
you stall it, and then if you want, you can like kind of bounce it on the floor.
what's the triangle one where you're kind of?
Rock the cradle. Around the world is one I was doing like in your face. What came back to, or it came back.
I
to
didn't
me.
flinch. I fucking Kobe'd you.
Mm-hmm. He did Kobe.
I'm
you.
cut from a different cloth. I'm a different breed.
Mhm.
You are a little different.
He doesn't take divots when he's on.
Really?
When I'm hitting it as good as I can hit it, no divot.
He's flushing it, no divot.
Okay. Thanks for acknowledging my skills.
Nothing I want to talk about more today than the fact that you're way too good at yo-yos.
Is there yo-yo TikTok? There has to be.
Yeah.
Why don't you make
There's a-
that your thing?
There's TikTok for everything. Sure.
Do it. Get heavy in
I
it.
feel like that's not a popular genre.
Randy, you going down any weird TikTok holes lately?
I have seen a TikTok yo-yo. I'm pretty sure this guy can make it look like DNA. The strings. It's really cool.
What?
It's too much, man.
I'll look up a video.
That's too advanced for me.
Dylan,
I'm
I feel
just-
like,
I'm
I
just
feel
a
like with
basic
2
bitch
weeks
with
of
a yo.
work, you could be doing whatever the DNA trick is.
Maybe so.
Of all things, like, you know what? I'm gonna make DNA with this yayo.
What if you
this
started
is my
making
journey.
what if you started making like constellations?
Again, I think that's beyond my abilities.
If you're gonna make DNA, constellation doesn't seem that much crazier.
I'm not going to make DNA, Will. That's the whole thing, man. All right?
How many stars does it take to have a constellation? Can just 2 stars be one, or does it have to be like
I
3?
feel like you're asking the wrong guy. I don't really know.
Sneaky good view of the stars in Southwest Austin recently.
Those are fireflies.
What? Did you release them?
Also, that comet that you got that really nice picture of.
Ever since my dad's UAP experience, I've been looking at the skies more.
I can't believe I got to wait 400 plus years for that fucker to come around again before I can see it. That's so annoying.
I watched Arrival last night. You might like that movie. Have you seen it? Amy Adams?
You don't even care that I missed the comet.
It's about aliens.
Do you care that I missed the comet?
No, you didn't even try.
Yes, I did. It was cloudy.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
if you wanna
This
see
guy's
it.
got mad skills.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
tell.
you can tell.
Dude,
Yeah.
the real ballers, they
You
wear
can t- when
gloves.
this guy's balling.
Oh my God.
he's stalling it out. Oh,
I could do that.
Okay.
I can do
Randy,
that.
okay.
This guy's nice.
yeah,
I'll
he's
learn
a-
that by the end of the week.
Yeah, this guy's nice.
He is nice with it.
Okay.
You won't. I can't do it right now because I famously slammed my finger into my sock drawer this morning. So I'm on the
That's why you can't do that yo-yo trick?
I'm day to day on my yo-yoing.
Okay.
I told Randy about it. I'm not bluffing right now.
Okay.
It was the worst part of my morning.
I'm sorry, man.
You
The best part of my morning was AG1.
I knew it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it. The inflection changed enough to where I
Never mind.
recognized
This guy's
where
a
this
pro.
was going.
Will's been going through it lately, but
I did slam my finger into my thing this morning. It was not good. I'm worried about
sorry.
losing the nail.
But-
Our next partner is AG1, the daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. We drink it literally every day. We gave AG1 a try for numerous reasons. Me? I don't want to take a bunch of different supplements and stuff every morning. It's not fun to take a bunch of pills.
You'll think this is coffee. It's actually AG1.
You're just doing a whole giant mug of AG1 right now.
Yeah.
Why'd you start taking AG1, Dillon?
Because it makes me feel better in the mornings. It's the best way to start my day. And instead of taking pills, you drink AG1. Not only tastes great, it's extremely good for your body.
It's hard for us to keep up with a routine supplement that comes with a bunch of different products, or it's just difficult. We don't want to coordinate all that. Why take a bunch of different things? We can just take 1 scoop of powder in water once a day. AG1 was designed with ease in mind so you can live healthier and better without having to complicate your routine. It helps you build your health foundation first. And yes, these are science-driven formulas of vitamins, probiotics, and whole food source nutrients. Just make it happen. You're always looking for life upgrades, which is why we've come to love and trust AG1, the all-in-one foundational nutritional formula that makes it easy for us to cover all of our bases on the nutrition front daily. If you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/circling. That's drinkag1.com/circling. Go check it out. I've been wanting to get a little more into the arts lately, the fine arts.
Really?
You guys familiar with the fine arts?
Some of them, yeah.
We got a question the other day. I don't know if we actually answered it on exactly 5 minutes, but we talked about hobbies, hobbies that we wish we could pick up, hobbies that we feel like we should have picked up and maybe didn't. And I've been telling myself for years now that I want to get into like oil painting and stuff. I just think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a relaxing way to do something productive.
You have been talking about that for a very long time.
Because like in my mind, like if I do one really good oil painting, I just need one good one. Then I have like something I can put in my place forever.
I feel like that is, this is me being sincere here, untapped potential with you. I feel like you could absolutely go off on.
I've always been nice with the pencil, never the paints.
Your penmanship
never
is
the
incredible.
paints.
You're a creative person. These are compliments I'm giving you right now.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I feel like you could go off with a little practice.
Well, there's a dude who decided he was going to do a display at a museum, and he was paid $77,000 to submit these paintings, and instead of submitting a painting, he just submitted 2 blank canvases that he titled to be "Take the Money and Run."
Steve Miller Band.
Come on, take the money and run.
Um,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
wow. And did he actually get paid?
They're disputing it now. I think they're taking him to court.
I'm looking at this, and I really I'm digging it.
So I jokingly told a friend when I was younger that I wanted her to. She had an independent art class. I had an independent art class, and so we would just kind of vibe out, hang, enjoy ourselves. And I told her, I was like, she did oil painting. I was doing graphic design, and I was like, can you do like a painting of like a polar bear in a snowstorm? I just want to know what it would look like with white paints. And she did it for me. And honestly, it was kind of cool.
Interesting.
That essentially looks like what this guy did. He just didn't put the polar bear in. He just put a bunch of white paint all over a fucking canvas.
Did he actually put paint on it, or was it just a canvas?
No, he actually put paint on it.
Okay.
He just did white paint.
Yeah. Can your first painting be a dolphin vaping?
Well, this almost looks like it's like a goon sesh.
I don't. I
What
don't see that.
specifically about it?
Well, actually, no,
Art's-
this wouldn't be the goon sesh. This would be the aftermath of the goon sesh.
because of all the cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine is pronounced.
Well, art it's up to your own interpretation, Dylan. It's a completely subjective inquiry.
Honestly, this isn't that different from some art that I've seen. People just like throw paint against the wall, and it's like, oh, look,
What's
$1
the
billion.
chick in the Big Lebowski? Is it Big Lebowski where she just like flies in and just splatters paint on the wall?
She's on like basically a zip line,
Yes.
and she's naked for some reason.
Who was that? Who's the actress?
I forgot
It's
her
a
name.
Noted person.
Fair skin, red hair.
Gillian Anderson?
Sally
yeah, I
Junk.
think that's right.
I don't think that's her. Is it?
It feels right. Jillian something.
No, not your wife. Is that
Did
what
you guys
just
see the
said?
art thing that they did at Art Basel this year in Miami?
Julian Moore.
Where you'd put it was an ATM and you'd put your ATM card in, and then it would just put on a public display for everybody how much you had in your checking account.
I don't think ATM is art.
Was that? I saw that. I didn't know if it
Depends
was
how seamless it is.
a real thing or not.
It was a real thing. But then people just started making fun of dudes that were like clearly going up there with a bunch of money in their checking account and being like, why the fuck would you keep $200,000 in your checking account, you idiot?
Invest that. Dog.
Yeah,
Put
dude.
that in a money market, bro. Finance. Fucking idiot.
That's funny.
Stocks.
You a dumbass or something?
You never heard of GameStop?
I'm surprised GameStop still exists after that stuff we learned yesterday about the stock market. Or in touching base.
Supply and demand.
No, about what happened in October.
1929. Stonks.
Kind of like when we did a RG marketing rollout, and it was a flashing image, and it was an arrow pointing down, and it said it was for prices crashing because like it was going to be for a big sale, but people would see it on Twitter, on Instagram, and they freaked out thinking the market crashed.
Oh, was that a thing?
We got a lot of blowback.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Good one.
If you're getting your financial news from the Rowdy Gentleman Twitter account,
It's a tough scene.
How stupid are you?
you should maybe not. I just wouldn't do that if I'm you.
These rowdy gentlemen, they really know they got their finger on the pulse of the economy right now.
Yeah, but like
Well, they're not
honestly,
just rowdy.
they work hard and they play hard, which does indicate that they might know what the markets are doing.
True.
You can't be a rowdy gentleman without a job in finance.
They have a lot of fun. They have a lot of rowdiness too.
Last year, I had to miss an episode that really just crushed me inside. It happened to be the Christian Girl Autumn
Oh,
episode. We do have an update from Caitlin Covington. Have you guys seen this?
what is she back on the scene?
The media is reporting that she is going to Vermont in October to take annual fall photos to release fall.
Go off.
Fall doesn't start until Caitlin Covington posts pictures on the Grom. That's the official start.
Will you DM her?
I think she's married with a kid now, right?
Why don't you just DM her like, hey, I'm falling for you?
Hey, you lose the 0.
Hey, did that guy you called a bitch ever get back to you?
No, but you know why?
Because he's a bitch?
Because he's a bitch.
Who was that again?
Hannah Brown's boyfriend.
Your doppelganger.
He probably went to Bama knowing her.
Let's
she
see.
seems like a girl that would only date guys that went to Bama. Have you talked any shit about their football team?
No, I'm respectful.
Maybe she sent you that mug.
He never got back to me. He's soft, man. That's why.
Yeah, did we ever figure out who sent you the Bama mug? Could have been Hannah from The Bachelor.
Ooh, maybe.
A week from today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Golden Bachelor.
She's got a couple Bambinos now, looks like. She still looks really good. I'll give it to her.
Will you?
I won't give it
Will
to her
you?
like that. No. Oh my gosh, look at this giant Starbucks cup she's holding.
No, we're a
I don't give a
we're
fuck
Dunkin'
about that
fam,
shit.
dog.
I know.
Get
but
that stars out of here,
This
bro.
place, see the studio? This place runs on Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's very beautiful to me.
Yeah. She loves the fall, man. That's the thing about her.
Yeah.
Just DM her.
Is Vermont the #1 fall place to go? If you're
I don't
gonna
know
do
what it
picks?
would be. Like, is there a ranking for that?
It's popping up there in the fall time.
I was gonna say Lansing.
Just Lansing, Michigan.
I was just trying to think of a random place in Michigan.
No, I wouldn't go to Lansing for the fall colors. It's probably pretty good there at some point.
I'd just go to the UP.
yeah, the
try to
UP's
get an
got it
elk.
like that.
They have elk up there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of going to the Pictured Rocks. You ever heard of these?
No.
They're beautiful.
I'll look at them.
I went up and it happened to be very fall color driven, and it was a beautiful experience, Dave. I would just hit that image search, dog.
Yeah, it's probably the way to do it, huh?
Yeah, like, can you imagine what it's like to be up there during just like peak colors?
I
Yeah,
reckon
dude.
that water's pretty cold, huh?
Lake
Guess-
Superior?
Guess what her blog, guess what the URL is?
Is it a blog spot?
Well,
Two girls, one Starbucks cup.
Okay, can you try again, but make it less horny?
ChristianGirlAutumn.com.
SouthernCurlsandPearls.com.
All
good.
right.
It's good.
Let's end the show.
Ugh.
It's good. Does she want a podcast? Can we contact her to get on this program? Does she do media appearances?
Shall I inquire?
As long as we delete about the last minute of content, yes.
She's not going to go back and listen. She doesn't have like a for business contact. I'll fire her a message.
She's
see
not
what
a
happens.
businessman. She's a businessman.
Let's get her on Too Much Dip live stream picking some games.
Dude, please.
Oh, I'll fire a little DM. We'll see. What's the worst that could happen?
Hey, we don't have Christian Girl Autumn on tomorrow, but tomorrow we are joined by, I don't know, Pete Blackburn, anybody?
The hockey guy.
The hockey guy. He's more than that. He's not just the hockey guy. He's other stuff too. And he's going to pick games with us. YouTube, Too Much Dip YouTube. Tomorrow, 6:30 Central. That's a plug.
So he got a sleeve tat.
I'm going to ask him about it.
Very tight.
DM? Sent.
There
What'd you
go.
say?
Would you like to be on our really fun podcast? I left out the really fun part.
24 hours passes. She hasn't responded. Send her a video of you doing the yo-yo.
That's the secret sauce.
Yep.
That's how we land people.
Yep.
Okay. Say no more.
What's so funny, Randy?
Just like thinking Dillon DMing people.
Milady?
Yo,
My lady, ever seen a walk the dog? Rock the cradle? Y'all can say something now if you want.
What's up?
Is it time for This Weekend in Fun?
Just relax.
I like Dillon trying to move the show along. It's my new favorite character.
No, what I was saying about people acting sleeve tat. Now I'm on like high sleeve tat, like awareness watch.
You're not getting a
No,
sleeve
I'm not
tat.
getting a sleeve, but I'm just looking at dude's sleeves. And I saw a recent photo of a Manchester United player who's, I think he's like 20 years old, maybe even younger. He has an entire sleeve dedicated to the Fox show Prison Break.
What?
The entire sleeve. People overseas think that Prison Break is a way better show than Americans think. They love it.
I've never
dude.
seen an
I feel like my
episode
dad
of
used
it.
to watch that show.
I don't know
Seasons
many
1 and
people-
2 of Prison Break were electric.
I don't know many people who watch that show, actually, or that I'm aware of.
Can you imagine getting an entire sleeve tattoo dedicated to Prison Break?
Or to any show, really.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by our friends over at Rowback. Whether you're spending your weekend at Wilmons or on the golf course, Rowback's there to help.
Announcement alert. They have launched, maybe even today, crew necks.
Are they going to hit some players with some crew necks?
They said recently they will be sending us a package, and hopefully that package is containing the crew necks because they look absolute gas. And I can't wait to try one on.
Yep, it's called The Approach. It's on their website right now. It looks absolute flames. This is the first I'm seeing of this.
Wow.
They also have the ATX, which is another one that I actually want to go scoop at some point soon.
You see the model for that particular polo?
Yeah, I've noticed you've been wearing the ATX around the office, which is make me wonder why I don't have an ATX to wear around the office.
Well, I am the official model of the ATX polo. Not to brag, but it's facts. Backer 20. Backer 20 will get you 20% off at checkout as a one-time use code, so make sure that cart is loaded.
I'm just trying to find the Wilmons because I want to see if there's any new reviews on it.
And what did you find?
I'm finding it. Relax. Yeah,
Yep.
we do have some new reviews. Greg S. said, like all my Rowback shirts, it's comfortable and fits perfect. The print on this one is one of the very best yet. Steve S. said, first but not last Rowback, great fit and feel, tons of compliments. Dude, everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
But they're not doing Wilmons bits with it like the first couple.
I'm amazed by these people that are just buying a random Wilmons shirt.
Yeah, because it's gas. You don't even need to know the bit.
Oh, here's one. Here's one from somebody. They said, I think we figured out Dorn's deal. And then the next line says, and it's sick ass polos.
That's right.
That's good. That's good. Someone did call it the bottle service of polos. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
Ooh, thanks, Will. Thanks for asking. I don't have much going on, believe it or not. I would like to watch the Texas at Baylor game Saturday evening with friends, of which you two are included. You are my friends. If you would like to watch a game with me, I'd be very open to that. Don't care where it happens, really. Don't care where. So maybe we can make that happen. I don't know.
Is Dave going to slide through wearing that Baylor, John?
He might slide through wearing that Baylor, John.
I might go to the game.
You're not going to the game.
Ooh.
You're not going to the game.
Okay.
Dude, say you won't.
Well, honestly, now that they're doubting me,
Yeah,
might do it just to piss off the ops.
Hey, I would love to hang out with you guys. I know I say that a lot, and it doesn't really come to fruition very often because you guys don't like to hang out with me on the weekends, but I am very open to hanging out with you guys.
What if Caitlin Covington DMs you and she's like, hey, I want to leave my Bambinos?
I will leave you guys high and dry to hang out with Caitlin Covington.
Where are you going
No
to take her?
offense.
Where are you going to take her if you take her somewhere?
Probably like a pumpkin patch, Bob for apples, maybe a haunted house if they're up and running yet. I know it's late September, maybe not. But
Just take her to Spirit Halloween.
maybe I will, David.
Beetlejuice is coming to Austin to the Bass Concert Hall in 2024.
This is the best thing that's happened to that series, whatever it is, Broadway theater
Yeah,
show.
you're probably right.
You could ask if she wanted to go to that later. Maybe when Falls died down a little bit.
Sunday, I got the little guy.
Okay.
Don't have plans yet for Sunday, but we're going to hang out.
I guess we'll fuck off.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go buzz off, man.
Hey, can we hang out Saturday?
I can get to my weekend in fun, and maybe we can discuss it then. Dave, what are you up to this weekend, my guy?
Looks like I'm going to the Baylor Texas game.
Going up Waco way?
Up 35, northbound 35. Yeah,
Bad Green.
Can you snag some kolaches?
it's a little further north, but
I know.
I can.
I know.
If you want me to.
Don't do that. It's a waste of your time.
Slovaceks or
Dude,
what's the
come
other one?
on. You know I'm not no, I'm a Czech stop boy. I'm not a Slovaceks guy.
He's a Czech stop boy. Other than that, might be looking to goon it up a little bit.
All good.
We'll see about it. Laying low. Other than that big game, be a real shame if this Texas team that's poised to make a run at the national championship lost to the 1-2 Baylor Bears, who are not very good. Be a shame. Be really embarrassing for Baylor or for Texas. Probably for Baylor too. They're probably not going to look good in any facet of the game.
Okay.
But
Thank you for that. Well,
I don't know if y'all are ready. I'm entering my grilled cheese era.
okay.
Last night I made a grilled cheese. Brie cheese with some apple onion jam on some sourdough, and it absolutely hit. And so this weekend, I think I'm going to make just like some bomb-ass grilled cheese up in my crib. I'm thinking about getting some sharp cheddar. Thinking about maybe sauteing some onions. I might even get wild with it and eat meat for the second week in a row and get some thinly sliced ham and just put that on there. I know you like a ham and cheese toasty.
I'll make a fire one.
I've got a grilled cheese confession. I don't think I've ever had one that wasn't like the basic, like you had growing up.
I mean,
Can I make
those are
you
the
one
goat.
sometime?
Those are the goat, dude.
I've never had a gourmet. What you're saying right to me, I know it's not a ton of work into it.
No,
but
it's the
it
same
sounds gourmet to
process.
me.
You know, Alamo Draft House, they don't anymore. They used to make a 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwich. It was fantastic. I don't know why they took it off the menu.
The restaurant that I worked at when I was 18, no, I was 19. I'm sorry. I worked lunches. It was called Chandler's in Petoskey, Michigan. They had a grilled cheese sandwich there that had a bunch of different cheeses in it, and I would add a little bit of ham to it, and it was just the greatest sandwich of all time. I've been chasing that dragon ever since. I need it. So yeah, I'm gonna make grilled cheese this weekend. Very
Okay.
excited about it. I also am going to plan on watching some football this weekend. Based on how soccer's going in my life right now, I'm really just making a hard pivot over to American football. So I'll be watching all the American football games with my Quad Box YouTube TV subscription. Very excited. I can't guarantee that I can go out Saturday night. I'm in addition to entering my grilled cheese era, I'm also entering my responsibility era. Like I have to stay. I need to be able to drive to the hospital at any moment at this point.
Yeah,
It's kind of getting the grind time,
I hear
dude.
ya. You're going to be lame the next couple months,
It
aren't you?
might be, yeah, dog. I mean, to you maybe, but to my kids, I'm going to be just an absolute superhero.
Oh, that's cute, man. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Dad DeFreeze over here.
So yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see about it.
Well-
I have 0 dinner reservations this weekend,
No resis.
which means I won't be going out to dinner in Austin because it's impossible.
I want to go to Matt's El Rancho soon. I haven't been in a minute.
I went on Monday, man.
Did you see we're getting El Alma down south?
That's so big for the South boys.
I'm so excited.
Oh, almost good.
Mm.
All right. Good stuff, guys. Randy, what are you doing this weekend, man? Anything cool?
Going up to Milwaukee for a little J-Bone
Should've
wedding.
J-Bone! Just stayed there, man.
So yeah,
Well, have fun.
I'll be doing that. Having fun. Purdue faces Wisconsin Friday, so when they lose, I'm gonna have to deal with J-Bone talking shit to me at the rehearsal dinner.
You're
but,
out on football. You've already
But
said
yeah,
that.
yeah, it's fine. But
Do you have any bits planned for your usher responsibilities?
They told me that I could do Doug Dimmadome, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I really
You'd
want
steal the show.
I really want to wear like a suit and just like a V-neck and have like shades on and a earpiece and like let people into the
It's funny.
church.
It's funny.
Like it's a red velvet thing, but I think I'm just gonna
Traveling with your Dimmadome hat could be annoying. I don't know if that fits in the overhead compartment.
You might have to drive if you're doing that. Fit it in your car.
We just see Randy's plane flying through the sky and there's just a giant hat coming out the side of it.
Sticking out the window.
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing funnier in my head right now than the thought of Randy getting kicked off a plane as Doug Dimmadome.
That would go viral.
He's just hammered drunk. Dentist time on Saturday. We got the Colorado Buffs.
Ah, yes, Oregon.
They're gonna get
Oh, that's
smoked.
A true
good one.
test.
That's a good one. Very cool.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bye.